Merry Christmas, everyone. With only 6 days till Christmas, I've got another holiday Procreate Dreams tutorial for you today. Okay, so here we are. Let's move on over to Procreate and I'll show you what I've got. I've got this little Santa character right here, and I've got this ball right here on the bottom of his beard. It looks like part of his beard, but it's separate. That's on its own layer. I've got 2 hat pom-poms right there on the top because those are going to be animated. His eyes are going to blink. Got 2 sets of those. I've got an extra face right there, and you'll see why I have that. And then I've got the whole Santa face as one picture file also. Okay, so let's move on over to Dreams. Start a new file by clicking on the plus in the top right corner here. Right here, you're able to scroll through all of the different sizes you might want. We're going to stick with widescreen HD today. And if you want to change the resolution of that, you can click on the little red square there and you can change it to 2K, 4K, whatever you desire. We're just going to leave it just like it is on empty. Next thing we're going to do is click on the title, which is Dreams 38 for me. I don't know what it's going to be for you, but anyway, it's right there. We're going to change the frames per second, so make sure on the star, the top selection there. And we're going to change the frames to 12. And the duration of the animation we're going to change to 10 seconds. And then go to the 1 minute section right there and hit the backspace to get rid of that. So we have 12 frames per second, 10-second animation, 1920 by 1080, and hit done and we'll be ready to go. Alright, now let's move on over to Procreate again. Here in the library view, you can just hold down on it until you can move it around with your finger. Don't pick your finger up. Get out of that, go into Dreams and drop it right in there. So as I usually say, there's other ways to do that. You can import all the files, but I just find that to be a little bit easier. And then it's really hard to get this exactly because I made my Dreams files exactly 1920 by 1080, so it's really hard to fit perfectly. So I just usually make it a little bit bigger just so it is easier to fit. Okay, and there we are. Now, what we have right now is we have a flat picture file. Nothing that we can do with it. If we push the play button right here, you can see nothing happens because it's just a flat picture file. Alright, so what we need to do first is we need to long press on our track right there and select Convert Layers to Tracks. Now you can see it made it a group. Now when we open this group by clicking on the little arrow right there, it has all the layers that we had over in Procreate, so we can play with it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is let's group the whole thing together first. So I don't want the background grouped in this, that's why I'm going to make a new group. Alright, so I'm going to click on the little layers thing right there. And we're going to select all of these white parts right here in the middle. So you just draw a line through all of those and then long press on them, and hit group. And that'll put them all into a group, which is right there. Alright, and now one thing that Procreate Dreams does that I don't like too much is when you group everything, all of the layers that those were in are left there, which I don't understand why they do that. So I usually just delete them all so they don't become messy and confusing. So just hold down on them, long press on them, and hit delete track. And now we have our background, we have our main group, and then we have our group of our Santa here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get Santa to rotate. So I'm going to click on the little clacker right there and hit move, and move in scale. Now I'm going to go out about 1 second, so you can see the 1 second mark right there. And then we're going to rotate this guy 180. So if you click on a corner here, you'll get a little curved line right there. And that allows you to rotate it. Now if you don't put your finger in the correct position, it's not going to work. So this is kind of a learning thing. You just got to know where to put your finger at. See, like I didn't do it. So we're going to hit 2 fingers to move it back to where it was at. And we're going to see if we can get our finger in the right position. There, we got it. And we're just going to rotate them all the way around. About right. Okay, that didn't work. Move and scale. Let's try this one more time. There we go. And then try to get him right. Okay, and then we do play the animation. He flips around just like that. That's what we want. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to move the little pom-pom ball in his hat. So you're going to open up that Santa group here. We're going to go to the hat pom. And one of them we can turn off. We don't need it on right now. So I'm just going to turn it off. And then for about right here, I think I'm going to have the pom-pom move. So we're going to hit move and move and scale again. And then I'm going to just come over just a little bit. And we're going to hit move and scale again. And we're going to move that ball to the right a bit. And we're going to move the track over just a little bit again. Click on it. We're going to move it back to that side. And we're going to do the same thing here. Move it back to the right side. And then I'm going to have it stop right here in the middle. Right there. Okay, let's see what that looks like. He flips and then the ball kind of wiggles. It's exactly what we wanted. Alright, the next thing I want to do is have him blink. So we're going to go to the eyes. And then one of these eyes we can turn off just like we did for the pom-pom. So we'll take these eyes right here. And then I think when it stops about right there is when we're going to have him blink. So we're going to hit move, move and scale. We're going to keep it just like it is for right now. And then come over just a little bit. Click on it. I'm going to make it bigger here. And we're just going to close them up. And we're going to bring it over again. And open them back up. So, blink. And maybe we'll have them blink one more time. I'm going to close them up again. And then we're going to open them back up. Just like that. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Let me make this smaller again. So Santa's going to flip around. Pom-Pom's going to move and he's going to blink twice. There we go. That's it. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to take that big white ball that we made. And I named it ball. Right here. Alright, and then when it gets right there after the blink and the pom-pom stop moving, so about right there, we're going to hit move and scale. And then we're going to have that ball slide down until it covers up the bottom here. About right there. Alright, and then you can see it reveal the face above it. Alright. I don't think that worked. Because we didn't set an initial. I'm going to 2-finger that and get rid of it. And that's good. Okay, so turn, blink, blink, wiggle, wiggle, and drop. Alright, and now we need some eyes up there. So that's where my second set of eyes came in. So we're going to do it where right there. That's where we need them to come on. So I'm going to go to that layer where they're turned off. And then they're going to appear right there. So right here, I'm going to edit. I'm going to split that track. I'm going to delete these ones in front because we don't need those because they're off anyway. I don't know what happened, but delete content. Alright, so now the eyes are going to come on. So we'll turn them on right there. And now they're still down there at the bottom because they were copies. So we need to move them, hit a move and scale, and move these up to where they're supposed to be. So about right there, let's move them up where they're supposed to go. Supposed to go right there. There we go. Alright, now we're going to have them blink up there. Alright, so move and scale. Come over a little bit. So if you're enjoying the content, I have a small favor to ask that makes a huge difference. Subscribing to my channel is like giving a virtual high five, and it means the world to me. When you hit that subscribe button, you're not just supporting the channel, you're joining an incredible community of awesome people who love art just as much as you do. Imagine being part of something bigger where every view, like, and comment helps us grow and reach more awesome folks just like you. Plus, Plus, subscribing is super easy. It's just one click, but that one click has a ripple effect, helping me create more content, bringing new ideas to life, and spreading positivity all around. And hey, in the spirit of kindness, how about this? Subscribe and then go out and do something nice for someone today. Hold the door open for a stranger, leave a kind note for a coworker, or simply smile at someone who looks like they need it. Let's make the world a bit brighter together. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and let's make amazing things happen. Thank you for your support. You're the reason this channel exists. Let's make them bigger so we can see what we're doing here. We're going to close them. I'm going to come over a bit more. I'm going to open them back up. And then maybe we'll do it one more time. Close them. And then, oh, nope. Come on, guy. There we go. Open them back up. So, blink, blink. There we go. And now we need a pom-pom up there top too. Okay. So let's... Where is our hat pom-pom copy? Alright, so needs to appear about right there. So let's go down to the one that's hidden. And we're going to edit and split the track. And you can either delete this or you can just leave it like it is. It's off anyway, so it don't really matter. But I'm going to delete it. And then we're going to turn it on right here. Okay, and now it's still down there at the bottom where the other one's at, because again, it's a copy. So we need to hit move and scale. We need to move it up here to where it's supposed to go. Oops, I had it on performance mode, which that is not what I wanted. So 2-finger, turn that off. Move and scale. Now let's put that guy back up there where he's supposed to go, which is about right there. And then when that moves, it's there. Alright, that's it. That is the animation. Now what we want to do is we want to do that whole thing again. So what I'm going to do is close this main group, which is the very top one. Alright. And then where that second part ended after the blinking stops, we're going to hold down on that track. No, we're not. We're going to click on that and hit edit, and we're going to split it, and we're going to delete the one on the right side. Delete the one on the right side, okay? And then on this one, we're going to hold down on it, we're going to copy it, and we're going to bring it over here, and we're going to hold down, and we're going to paste it. So now we have a exact copy of the animation that we just did, so it's going to do it 2 times now. Alright, and I think that is good enough. We'll probably have enough room to do 3 times. Let's see if we can paste it in again. Yeah, that's almost going to bring us to the end here. Alright. So what we'll do is we'll just drag this out to the end. So you're just going to stop there at the end. Alright, and that is going to do it for this animation. What I'll do is I'll leave the final animation at the end of the video as I usually do. If you are interested in any of these assets, they are for sale. Leave me a message down below, or you can go over to the Patreon page and buy individual assets, or you can just get the subscription for a month, and it's only $5, and you can get all of the assets for all of the videos. So with that, I will talk to you guys next time. Take care, have a good holidays, and I will see you next week for another Procreate or Procreate Dreams tutorial. Take care.